suckers, pederists. I hope you all enjoy the show. Yes, I do.
Hello everyone, welcome to Joe Consumes Cinema. I'm your host, Baelor Targaryen, Prince of Dragonstone, Hand of the King, and heir to the Iron Throne, and his brother, Mirkar, Maekar, Marker. Baelor's brother, everyone, and today we have A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, Season 1, Episode 3. So I'm really enjoying the show. The first two episodes have been fire. There's a little bit of a hint of a tonal shift, at least at the end of the last episode, where Dunk said, on the morrow, we will show him what his hand has wrought, meaning that he's actually decided to, really show a little bit more confidence and actually fight this thing out and show these people what he's made of. That happenstance meeting with Baelor turned out to be really good for Dunk. He was able to, prove himself enough to the point that, he approved him. He does need to get a new sigil. That's how we met Tansel Twohall. She's a painter and also a puppeteer too. Their interaction right away, you can tell that, Dunk really likes her. And they say it throughout the course of the episode, but all men are knights, all men are fools in the matters of dealing with women. And it really is true. And that shines through. Dunk, very inexperienced in multiple ways. So yeah, he's uneasy around nobles. He's uneasy around girls, and it all makes sense. But yeah, I love this story, and I'm really eager to get to this one, especially because I think we're going to get some serious action this episode. But yeah, before we begin, as always, remember to blank, blank, and blank. Still very much a small channel, so every like, comment, share, subscribe that we can get really helps out. Really appreciate it. Patreon link down below. I'm really trying to push the Patreon this year, so if you could sign up, even as a free member, you'd be doing me a ton of good. With that, let's get right to it. Can't sleep? He seemed very nervous last episode, thinking about what he's going to have to do as a squire. Lifting that heavy lance, being on the spot with it.
Easy boy. Run! Move! You're stubborn as old iron. He's twice the size of your last rider, and the field could be just like this or worse, so you best get your feet under you. He said they're dumber than dogs and only understand the crop. But I don't think that's true. I think a horse doesn't want to be ordered about any more than a man does. I can get the weapon in his hand. Somehow. But then it's up to you. Not bad. Sir Duncan, take it.
He's practicing.
Good boy. Good boy, Thunder. Good boy.
You steal that horse.
It's not stealing if you mean to put it back.
What's wrong with your hair?
What's wrong with your eye?
Oh, Jesus.
You're Sir Robin Wriothesley. You're the maddest knight in the Seven Kingdoms.
We are a vessel for the warrior. When it is madness bid, it is madness delivered.
Damn.
Where have you been?
Training. What about breakfast?
There's salt beef after you're done.
I'd sooner eat the horse, sir.
You'll eat my fist if you don't do as you're told.
Prince Baelor was the firstborn. Prince Maekar sprang out last. But grass is red all over. When you kill a rebel, horses die in battle. Black guy's not a trueborn. He came from the wrong country, was in peril.
Jesus Christ.
Fetch my armor.
Now?
Aye, now.
Why?
Because I mean to enter the lists.
Right of first challenge goes to knights of high birth and renown. Are you a knight of high birth and renown, sir?
I cannot enter the lists today.
Not today, sir, no.
Then why have I been vomiting all morning? No. Goose eggs. Do you like goose eggs?
Your shield will be ready this evening, so...
Thank you. Shut up.
Goose egg bacon sandwich.
Why not?
I want some hard salt beef.
Oh, Meg, I can't eat hard salt beef. I just eat lovely food and grapes and all the...
I think I could be quite happy in a place like this.
You're in a place like this.
I meant for a while, after I lead a great campaign for my lord, of course.
Of course.
I return a war hero, and he gives me a parcel of land for my very own, and the hand of his second most beautiful daughter.
Second most.
You've already married the first most. Have you not, sir? Raise cows.
And lambs, perhaps.
Fuck your lambs.
You're a good worker when you put your mind to it.
I think so. Does that mean I can stay in as your squire after the tournament?
If I win.
Duncan! A word, if you please.
Hard times lie ahead, unless we endeavour to reverse our fortunes.
I don't have any money.
Shocking, that may be. I mean not to rob you, but to reward you. What do you know of Lord Ashford's youngest, Sir Andrew?
He's a deaf lance.
Indeed, indeed. We're a challenger to come forth. And unhorsed Sir Andrew against all odds. The lucky few who backed such an unlikely winner would find their pockets full.
It's a fix. Yeah, Dunk can't do this.
Let Sir Andrew take the fall, and you shall have his horse, arms, and armour as recompense for your role. I shall seek your answer on the morrow. Mind your pride, Sir Duncan.
Yeah, this is not what Dunk signed up for. He wants to fight for real. He doesn't want it just, given to him. It has no meaning then.
Prince Arian Bright Flame!
That armor is sick.
Cousin, not to worry. I won't embarrass you today.
Come out, little knight. It's time you face the dragon.
Well, he's off balance.
He's too low.
He targeted the horse. Oh, Jesus. His leg's broken. People hate him. Yeah, at that point, just put it out of its misery. As a dirty tactic, though.
A mishap may befall me, and I'll need you to keep your wits if it does.
That was no mishap.
Yeah, he did it on purpose.
Do you suppose there was an Alice, sir?
The crippled girl who shoved her hand up men's arses.
Perhaps it is a story of honour.
Honour?
A misfortune girl making the best of her natural gifts.
One might wish for more.
But is this not the act of a dogged spirit, giving more than what is asked? The whole arm bone, as it were. Her name is Hope, sir. Belongs to all who invoke it.
Did you ever know your father, Egg?
No.
I think he turned them down.
Say your fortune.
Oh, yeah.
You shall know great success and be richer than a Lannister.
Let's do the boy now.
You shall be king. And die in hot fire, and worms shall feed upon your ashes. And
She's
all
good.
You shall rejoice in your dying.
What?
Thank you, that's very good.
So Duncan, I saw you earlier with this boy.
This boy is my squire.
Egg, this is Raymond Fossaway.
Will you join me in my tent for a cup of cider?
I could wait at the puppet show.
The Squire thinks Arian meant to kill the horse.
He did.
Hard to accept that a knight might be so dishonorable, let alone a prince.
Why is that hard?
No,
They're incestuous aliens, Duncan. Blood magickers and tyrants who've burned our lands, enslaved our people. Every pale-haired brat they saddled on us has been madder than the last. The only honourable thing a Targaryen can do for this realm is finish on his wife's tits. So I think he meant to kill the fucking horse. I got a bit carried away there.
That's cool. Oh shit.
And the youngest.
Sir Duncan, you have to come. Ariel's hurting her.
Hurting who?
Piece of shit. There you go.
Why did you throw your life away for this hole? It's a traitor. The dragon will never lose. You've loosened one of my teeth, so we'll start by breaking out all of yours.
He literally attacked her because in her play, the puppet dragon got stabbed to death.
Don't hurt him!
You stupid boy! Hold your tongue or they'll hurt you!
No, they won't. If they do, they'll answer to my father. Let go of him. Wait. Yokel, do as I say.
Here we go.
What's happened to your hair?
I cut it off, brother. I didn't want to look like you.
Okay, I took some time just to gather my thoughts. Episode 3, banger of an episode. So things start off with Dunk and Egg, getting used to one another, living the simple life. Egg starts training because, again, from the last episode, when he saw the squires, running up to their knight to, hand them the lance, he was very concerned about that. Like, can I even lift this thing? So he takes the horse out and they, train in the field together. He doesn't want to fail Sir Duncan, so he's doing anything and everything he can to prepare for, his eventual job on the field. Sir Duncan got a pretty interesting proposal from Sir Ashford's man. He spent so much money on this tournament and, things are not going well for the house financially, that they've sort of come up with this plan to, rewrite the ship financially. His son is entered in the list, and, he's a favorite among the common folk. He's very popular. Duncan is a no-name, so him defeating him would be a major upset. People wouldn't see it coming. So all the people would bet on, the Ashford son thinking he'd win. Meanwhile, the Ashfords would bet on Sir Duncan, and then if the fix is in as they're setting it up, then, Dunk's victory could be very profitable for him and also, would correct that financial situation. Now, Dunk is very hesitant about this. He didn't come here to win fixed tournament fights. He wants, honor and dignity. He really believes in all that stuff, like truly, like the code. So this offer is made. Dunk is told to think it over for a day. They see them again in the market and, doesn't go up to him, doesn't talk to him again, basically signaling he's not in for it. We get our first look at Arian Brightflame. Really cool armor. Like, the aesthetics of that armor were fantastic, but the person in it is a total scumfuck. You see, during the course of his joust, he purposefully targeted the horse, literally putting his lance through its neck, and the people were so, pissed off by it, but that there was literally like a riot right then and there. Arian is very much like a Joffrey type character where he thinks that people exist to amuse him and, he'll torture them, treat them like shit, insult them, whatever. He just feels totally entitled to, do whatever he wants. He's very much a arrogant Targaryen princeling that, the people rightly despise. It's a really cool moment where Dunk and Egg are walking through the marketplace and they happen upon a seer who tells Dunk his fortune, and also Egg, more importantly. Tells Dunk that he'll be a great knight and, he'll find his fortune here. Tells Egg that he'll be king one day and that it all end in flames and the people will rejoice at it. Now, Dunk just dismisses it, laughs it off, and then Egg, really upset by it, why did she tell me that? Dunk is like, why are you even bothered by it? It's obviously ridiculous, like you being king. Right after that, the two separate. Dunk goes to drink with the younger Fossaway, the nicer one, and Egg goes to the puppet show. Once it's over, he plans to collect the shield, which, she should be finished at this point with. Dunk and Raymond Fossaway are drinking hard cider, just, talking openly, and the subject of, what they saw at the joust comes up. And Raymond's like, he absolutely did that on purpose. All Targaryens are evil scum that, basically enslaved us. And there's a lot of consternation among the common folk who just hate the Targaryens, hate how, insane and cruel they have become, don't feel that they're justified to rule over everyone as they do. And yeah, there's a lot of resentment, and Aerion and his doings, don't make the situation any easier for the Targaryens. You see Dunk at the puppet show, he's really enjoying himself, and then all of a sudden Aerion shows up, and he's fixated on something that's happening. The play that they're doing is supposed to be the knight with the mirrored shield who fights and defeats a dragon, and upon seeing, this dragon puppet take a sword through the neck, he gets deeply offended by it because, the dragon is the symbol of his house, and he feels justified in, correcting this insult, even though it's absolutely ridiculous. That's how the play goes. You see, he breaks one of Tanzel's fingers. She's a puppeteer. That's kind of really important for her. She's also a painter, too, so that's her livelihood gone right there. I'm pretty sure she was right-handed as well. For, the dumbest, smallest, not even an insult, and yeah, he just feels total justification to treat people horribly. Thankfully, Dunk showed up before it could get any worse, but rough situation because you have someone clearly, attacking an innocent person, but he's also a prince. So you can't do what Dunk did where he ran up, punched him 2 times, threw him down, kicked him in the face. It felt good to do that, and I'm really glad he did it, but at the same time, he just put his life at risk. He told Dunk that he loosened one of his teeth, so now he's going to remove all of his. And, that would have been it for Sir Duncan. They would have killed him at that point, honestly. Except then Egg shows up and reveals finally who he really is. Egg is Aegon Targaryen, the youngest son of Maekar Targaryen. Something like 5th or 6th in line to the throne. Baelor's first. Baelor's son is second. Maekar is technically third. Then you have Egg's 2 older brothers, the drunk one and Aerion the scumbag, and then him. So yeah, 6th, I think. But yeah, you could tell something was off with Egg. He's way too loose with his criticisms, and he knows so much. It just didn't make any sense. It's pretty obvious, even watching it, not knowing, what the reveal is, that something was going on there, and I'm glad they finally got to it. We're at the halfway point officially now with the end of episode 3. So yeah, he literally saved Dunk's life there. He would have been killed 100%. But yeah, now we're off to the races. Dunk has struck a prince. That's a death sentence. A prince saved his life, but also revealed who he really is. And now, we have to go from here where Dunk might even feel a little bit betrayed, Egg having lied to him for so long. But, it's an understandable lie given, the circumstance with his family. His father's not a particularly nice man. His older brother, Aerion, is a scumbag. His other brother is a drunken idiot. So, yeah, I understand why he ran away. Dunk just might feel a little bit betrayed by the whole thing, maybe I can't trust you, that type of deal. Another really good episode, and I'm glad we finally got to the reveal. Halfway point, so I was assuming at some point it was going to come in this episode, but yeah, we finally got it. But yeah, great episode, and honestly, I just look forward to the next one. So, as always, thanks for watching, and peace.